Hey guys, and welcome to another ShootMania video brought to you by FPSGeneral. My name is Small Kiwi, and today we're going to be talking about map awareness. Now the first thing you see whenever you join a game of ShootMania is an overhead view of the map. If you don't already know the map, this is the perfect time for you to figure out where everything is at. The things you're going to be looking for are things like rail pads, health regen pads, water hazards, force field hazards, and even jump pads. Once you've got an idea where all those things are, look to see how you get to each of them. If there's a rail pad that's up high, look for the jump pads that are going to get you there. If there are health regen pads that are blocking the way to certain things, you're going to have to figure out where you're going to want to jump to avoid them. Also take a look at things like how big the map is, how many spawn points there are, and where they're located. Once you've got a handle on the map, you're going to want to think strategically. What are your strengths and weaknesses? If you're really good with a railgun, you're going to want to figure out how to get to the railgun fastest, how you're going to dominate it, where you're going to have to be looking for incoming enemies. If railgun play isn't one of your strengths, you're going to want to look at the sight lines and where you're going to want to be to avoid it. If the map is really big, look for the choke points. This is where a lot of the fighting is going to happen, and if you avoid being in those spots, you won't find yourself being double teamed or triple teamed as often. If the map is really small, look for places where you're going to be able to set up defensively. Look for ledges, partial cover, height differentials. All these things are going to make it more difficult for your enemies to hit you. If you like a bit of a cluster style of play, you don't like jumping around, you don't like dodging as much, look for indoor areas. These are usually areas where you'll receive the grenade launcher rather than the rocket launcher. This can make it a lot easier to rack up a lot of kills if you're not really good at dodging. Knowing your strengths is an important part of the game, and if you don't play to them, you can't expect to win. Well, that's all I got, guys, so I hope you learned something and enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe for more great stuff, including more ShootMania content to come. Check the channel for some of our other ShootMania videos, including a game overview and a basic movement guide, or as I like to call it, how to make a miss. Or you can just hit up the playlist. You can follow us on Twitter at FPSGeneral, and I'm at the Small Kiwi. And be sure to check out FPSGeneral.com for the latest FPS news. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, you gotta play smart.